Okay, Joe Stobbersberg. Friggin' children. Stop reproducing, you filthy animals. Like, I would like it if there were some ways you could issue commandments to your people, even if it upsets them. Like, you know, order them to stop reproducing. The main thing is you need to be able to order them to stay in their homes during the whoopsie. During the nuclear fallout. It's super important to have your people not just wander out into the fallout and die like idiots. But they do. They love dying of a bit of nuclear fallout. We said we were going to go for fishing huts here. Hope we can squeeze another one in here. Right, so let's see. Edge there. Ooh, baby. For real though, let's go all in on these fishing huts. That's going to keep 6 people busy. What have you found? Search the wagon, arm the colonists, radiation sickness, tools and fiber. The tools alone is worth it. I have some sugar. I found the insect farms to not be worth it. It takes a lot of power and it doesn't produce that much really in bulk. They do look cool though. This large-scale farming is the way to go. I did not tell them to demolish. What the fuck? I cancelled the demolishing. More people quickly harvest before the meteor shower comes in. You're gonna start seeing these food numbers going all the way up. Now, is this guy going to be able to turn soybeans into veggie meals? I don't think so. But that's a touch annoying when people go into a tent that's unstaffed with a medical doctor. But yeah, look, if I could have one thing that I could wish for more than anything in this game right now is the ability, I just want to be able to order my people to stay in their damn homes. Fucking idiots. How badly are we going to get screwed by this meteor shower? Yeah, see, concrete, we bottlenecking on concrete quite. What was that? Oh, another person's infected. Damn. Gotta admit though, these little houses do look great, don't they? Jake man, thanks for following. See, repair! Repair all the things. The meteors do look cool, don't they? Whoosh. And the meteors do have a habit of homing in on your wells. Oh, you bastard.
Huh?
No! Oh, that was close. Oh! Oh! No, the children! Think of the children!
Huh?
What is she doing? She's walking. Oh, okay, that's good to know. So even though she's assigned here, she is actually doing other things. Like, show me where she is. I want to see her. Oh, she's having fun. Okay, come on. Seriously, are you just going to destroy all my fucking medical tests? Hey, it's over. Thank goodness. Corn and soybean. I will say, these colonists do have a death wish between, as you say, taking a stroll in a friggin' meteor shower and taking a look at an irradiated, blasted hellscape and going, yeah, I think I'll go for a walk. Shanty destroyed. And even with the shanty being destroyed, we still have enough housings. Let's go 2 out of 3 in each of these, and then we'll up the amount of people fishing. Now bear in mind, we've got 4 fishing huts, all of them on very good water placement. This one maybe not so much. I could have placed this one better, I think. It'll be interesting. We'll keep an eye on our numbers of fish. Yeah, what are you gonna go do? Go gather the clothing. No shortage of parts, I'll tell you that much. Again, more parts. "15 children! It's a plague! This is actually a real issue now. I've got way too many children. What do you do when you got too many children? I mean in the video game, not in real life. Kind of wish there was an event with a slaver where you could give the damn kids away. Get out of the place. Get out of here.
Huh?
I was trying to watch her for a bit. I want to see what she's going to do. She's only walking. If she's actually going to go grab something, then that's good to know, because then I can leave somebody stuck on the burial pit all the time. Okay, good. So when she's got no one to bury, then she does actually go harvest stuff. That's awesome to know. Is it the same thing here?
Huh?
Working. It seems to be slightly different for the medical tents. Even when there's no occupants, the people, doctors just kind of hang around.
Hmm?
Can you imagine if there's a slaver come to your base and he's like, hey, give me some of your children, I'll give you some scrap. I'll be like, fine, take the little fuckers. Lord. Plague of children in our base. Like, seriously with the parts? I mean, I know it's random, but for goodness sake. What are you guys gathering? Concrete. We certainly are bottlenecking on concrete. There's 3 small ruins there, but now where I need to find a third large ruin. I suppose I could gather these planks up just to get them out of here. A decent amount of fun boxes, but obviously nothing really that I can use them on yet. Look at that, even with 4 fishing huts fully stocked, we can't seem to get our fish up above anything really. And it looks like the answer to can you use soybeans to make veggie meals, the answer appears to be no. If there are survivors at the gate, we're only going to take them if there's only adults or if they've got a specialist. I know this is grim, but I need a bit of a plague. I need a dying off to happen. A pig farm would actually be pretty good and would fit with the game, you know, fit with the story. Yeah, get him! Five precious tools. Bacon. It appears so. I've got lots of soy sitting in reserve, and that person isn't actually cooking any meals that I can see. Oh yes. She only wants tools, no deal. There is a fair amount of stuff that I haven't unlocked yet. I want to maximize the food producing place first. Chef training unlocks the mess hall, where cooks prepare large amounts of meals for hungry colonists. And delicacies here: malt ground wheat into flour, then turn it to bread at the bakery. Like, I mean, I never really found a need for energy production 2. That's very much a luxury one. Energy storage, you don't... It's nice to have the street lamps and the battery rack. Knowledge preservation, these are all entertainment. I've never gotten that far. I think we are going to go for delicacies, then we're going to go for medical center, and then we'll max out the colony in energy storage. Okay, let's do some mathematics here. 8, 16, 24, 32, 36, 40. I think once I've replaced all these shanties with double-story houses, we can get rid of these emergency shelters. What is that? Fiber. That's fiber. Oh, look, the forester has started planting trees. Nice. I think actually let's start turning these veggie meals. I mean, we've got some fish, so maybe we can meat meals, mixed meals. Take a bit of fish, take a bit of soybeans, fish and soybeans. That sounds disgusting. Go ahead and make it anyway. I've had it in my offline game. I've built one cinema and one arcade, like one of each entertainment. I didn't actually realize if you build multiple cinemas or multiple arcades, multiple of the same thing, is it actually going to do anything for you? Our little people, I must say, are gathering concrete as fast as they can. Job people. Oh, I see. It fits more people so more of them can get the benefit of it quicker. Should I rebuild this to see if I can get better coverage? Try that. Like that seems to have more coverage over the water. That should actually give us better food production. It feels like the way to do it is look where these rocks are and then build over there. Look at that, that's entirely covered that water. Keep my Soviet-style grid system of roads going. I need these 20 children. I can't move for children. Can't we have a nice little plague that only kills children? Saying demolish these f***ing shanties. People are shagging like animals in these shanties. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Appalling. It's the apocalypse, people. How can you have such high sex drives? What is the matter with you?
Can you see him? Can't you see him?
I mean, I admire the whole, you know, we could die today, we better shag type of thing, but for God's sake. Is there not enough back-breaking labor? The men should be too tired to shag in the evenings. Yeah, it's true. Start using this plastic we've taken out of this garbage pile and start turning it into contraceptives. Patience. Ugh. This they've got a... Oh, look at all the occupants. Wow, I didn't realize so many people were sick. Concrete once again is the bottleneck. Yeah, for real though. Look at that. There we go. That's what we need. Well, I will say the whole nuclear post-apocalyptic thing hasn't done much for fertility rates. They're still shagging like animals. Maybe the mutations are causing enlargement. Well, actually, evolutionarily, that makes sense. I mean, our ancestors would have been exposed to a whole lot of stress. I mean, look at pandas in captivity. You know, you can't force the damn things to fuck. I imagine pandas in the wild don't have any such issues. Only 47 hit points. No, go back and go heal. How was that? Should we just destroy these damn trappers? They don't do anything for us. So slow. Unless I'm going to spam the trappers to try to get venison. Also, what I wanted to know about trappers is if you put them near wooded areas, is that going to increase their rate of gathering? It makes sense. In fact, we are going to use our forester to plant trees, thick trees there, which we aren't going to cut down. And I'm going to plant trappers all along these woods, or all in the woods. Like that. But we'll wait. Mutations, injury. Why can't the damn children die? We've got almost as many children as we have adults. This is fucking insane. Good, so it looks like mixed meals are being produced. So they're taking the fish and the soybeans, turning it into mixed meals. And we're about to get a nice corn yield in. Give permission to go. +1 venison. Whoop-dee. I can do. I swear, the inhabitants of my colony seem to be only good at reproducing. They don't seem to be good at like anything else. Well, I can respect that. My kind of colony, focused on the right things. So I believe the two-story houses are more cramped, so it's less likely to produce children. The emergency shelters and the tenements are the least likely to produce offspring. Cost-effective form of housing for several colonists, some protection against radiation and catastrophe. Colonists are less likely to reproduce in cramped shelters like this. What's up, Yoko? I have to build a third school. 21 children! Stop shagging, you animals! Unbelievable. Colonists, how do they get any work done? All they're busy doing is reproducing. It's insane. I'm watching you. Big brother. Big brother in the sky, keeping an eye. You people. Yeah. My pretty little hedges are inspiring them to reproduce. What's supposed to be aesthetically pleasing, not an aphrodisiac. I must say, I've never had this issue before with colonists reproducing like rabbits. Radiation sickness, good. Instead of dying, can't they just become sterile? Filthy, filthy, filthy people. Right of wood, when did that happen? What the hell? Right, okay. You know what, you joke, it could actually be that. It could be the demographics of male to female. It could be affecting it. I destroyed my only sawmill. Produces planks. See, why can't that be planted there? Hey! 4 colonists are now adults. Excellent. Cancel the third school. Now hopefully once everyone's living in these 2-story houses, they're not going to reproduce so much. Although I suppose, because I can't seem to get radiation pills ever, and I can't seem to give them clothing to protect them from radiation, we're going to need these kids to keep coming to replace all the adults that keep dying from radiation like a bunch of idiots. +8 medicine for fiber. No deal. One boxes. I've already got 12, but you know, hell, I'll take them. Concrete ruins. We've got that one there, large concrete ruin there, and a small one there. But I actually need to gather up these planks now. There's 21 concrete. So, not a whole lot of fish as expected. But at least we have a bumper crop of soybeans coming in. Look at that, 90%. This is Horn's busy harvesting, so we are okay for food. I did say that I wanted to build a greenhouse though. Build ourselves a greenhouse. Am I going to use multiple greenhouses? Nah. Okay, concrete. Our plank production has kind of gone off a cliff, but now that we have a sawmill up and running, we should be okay for wood for the foreseeable future. Let's keep working away at all this horrible, horrible nuclear waste all over the place. How many children? 19. 3 of them aren't going to school. Ah, whatever. Fine. Pandemic. Let's see, for 60 people, I don't think 3 medical tents is going to cut it. I mean, if I had the field hospital, I'd build 2 of them, which is 12. Here I can treat 10 people. But a bunch of people are just going to have to die. Stop, in the name of progress. 3 children, get the hell away from me. But this one can attack. Be gone then. Go on then. Down the river, go try. Okay, nothing happened. Low on clothes. Yes, we're always low on clothes. I know. What should you go gather? Follow this guy who can fight to the nearest bandit camp. I'm almost at the situation where I can send my specialist out in pairs. 1 fighter with 1 gatherer, 1 fighter with 1 gatherer.
Can you see I'm busy? What do you want?
Just medicine. I think what I want is metal. Actually, we can take the wood. We're a little low on wood. Ah, never mind. That will have to do. It really feels like we're making nice progress now, like things are going along nicely. It's these specialists that are making such a big difference. We need 1 more. 1 more specialist who can actually fight. Look at this, 8 people infected and we haven't even had the pandemic start yet. And I don't have any antibiotics, so this pandemic is going to kill a lot of people. What a shame. Should we grow anything in the greenhouse? Wheat, I suppose. Corn, soybeans, and I can actually build a wind turbine. Yes, let's replace these with wind turbines. That's going to give us 14 power. Awesome. Look at the soybean yield. It's enormous. Woody, great. See how slowly the water storage numbers go down. I wonder how many fishing huts you'd actually need to get yourself into like, you know, positive numbers of fish. What are you carrying? You carrying fish. Why don't we stop building for a bit now once we have... Well, okay, let's do one more double-story house here. Leave those two like that. We can destroy these houses. Then we can spend probably the whole next episode upgrading all of our dirt roads with paved roads. And then that will hopefully have a knock-on efficiency bonus. Look at that. So 6 defense. Now after he's attacked, that defense number should go down. Only 3 now. Back up to 6. I don't know how this shit works. It's very confusing. Yeah, 8 colonists infected, really? Awesome, one more hit of that and we should have enough to build our mill. Start turning wheat. Bread. A pretty forest. Up. Chloe's homeless, really? 26 children! What the fuck? Oh my god, stop it! Stop! Stop, stop, stop! Oh, these people are animals. It was like 15 children the last time I looked. Honest Chloe, where is she? At least put the damn children to work. Can't I just work them to death, get their numbers down a bit? I mean, come on, this is fucking insane. Well, fuck it. Put them to work. So, imagine if you could build fishing huts along the edge of the river here. Standardly, you can't. What you got? Medicine for junk, clothing for metal, tools for components. I've got more than enough components. Berries for junk. Nope. This is getting a bit much. I'm going to wait for everyone to be on the same rotation. I've got to build 2 more schools. We're up to 80 people in total. Fuck! Our population is a little out of control. East we have more water coming. A lot of concrete though. Water storage is holding up at least. Turbine built.
Are you talking to me?
There's some really tough bandits. Yeah, I could have sworn a lot of time, once you attack them, then their defense number goes down for the subsequent attack. Apparently not the case there.
Do you want? Sure.
Indeed, we needed a plague, but if only it could be like a nice little children only plague. What we need. Nice little plague of childhood measles.
Yes.
I can't imagine it'll make people very happy, but look at that. Child was born, 252. Stop fucking reproducing. Craziness. Only soybeans and wheat. If we switch over to veggie meal. If there's meals, will the colonists then stop eating the raw fish? Maybe the fish can actually, like, you know, stock up into larger numbers. The lack of concrete is an issue, I gotta say. Give me another large concrete ruin, please. That's too far away, though. It could be worth building a road all the way out there, especially because we have to hit resources on the way. Homeless, people don't have clothing. I know.
Huh?
Plastic. Where is the next load of plastic? Must be. Ah! Aha! God, there's never any fish. That's something I really hope that they're going to change. Whereas if there are meals available, your colonists really shouldn't be eating raw resources if there's cooked meals available. God, these bandits are too much for us. We have to give up on this. Sadly, can't produce Coney Island whitefish in this game. Can't build jimmies. We can at least build the bakery and the mill. Want this metal. I really want this metal. But let's keep exploring. Let's see if we can't find some iodine pills or some antibiotics or... Pandemic is about to hit. But on the plus side, I can fully staff all of my field hospitals, medical tents. Unfortunately, we don't have any antibiotics. We'll have to see. Oh, sick people drink more water. Okay, that's an issue we need to get on top of right now. Build more water wells. Problem is I'm lacking water wells because I don't have concrete. Medicine for fiber. Take that. Look at this, 7 medicine for 7 fiber, 6 medicine for 8 fiber. Yeah, I know, and then now only the adults are dying. Like, what is this? Come on, children. Go and play with the dirty needles outside the medical tents. Water production buildings are water wells. Or bore wells, but I tend to find that the bore wells... Oh, I don't want to use the 12 power just for 30 water production. Harry is an adult. Good. Henry. Welcome, Henry. Glutton. Keep an eye on that number. Children keep getting built. This is fucking insane. It's a plague of children. What I really don't want to have happen is for adults to start dying. I need children to die. There's a quote for you. Hey, there we go. So it seems like their defense, like it showed as 10 and 3, but there it's 10 and 6, and there she did damage. Like, I think it must take the base stats and then just roll dice to see what damage you do, if at all.
Can't you see I'm bit bothering?
One science point. Very important. Okay, let's get baking. Food, a mill and a bakery. Which we'll put where? I could actually destroy and rebuild my environment station. It doesn't need to be right there. I could put the mill and the bakery right there. I can also move the sawmill. Shit, look at this. This water storage is becoming an issue. I need to high prioritize my wells that are being built. Two more wells coming is not enough. But I mean, if we could just survive on our water reserves until this pandemic finishes. I think we'll be okay once this one is finished. And once this is finished, the homeless situation will be fixed. 14 colonists infected. Are we going to have to be building another burial pit? I can promise you that. People are going to die. Edward. He's in despair. I don't I don't blame him. Starving and infected. Anyway, let's see, a mill and a bakery. Takes flour, wood, turns it into bread. That looks pretty efficient. I mean, it turns 5 flour into 10 bread. Down to 350 water. I truly hope we have enough in reserve. Pandemic can't go on for much longer though. Job. What's your name? Just Tigon. And it's technology. Exactly what I wanted. What? I'm grumpy. Our specialists are kicking ass. Our colonists not so much. Water well down to 12. Wandering merchant. Clothing for junk is super tempting. Let's do it. Some of these children are finally becoming adults. Who's running around? Oh, rats. Ugh. 18 colonists are infected. Everyone's gonna die. Everyone is going to die. Okay, that's a decent place to start it. I think we're all going to die is a decent place to stop it. We're all fucked. Okay, friends, let's see. Day 60. We've survived 2 months. We have a mill, bakery coming soon. We almost have enough to unlock chef training to make a mess hall, which is, I think, going to replace the cookhouse. Then our food problems are going to be over. I just need to figure out what I can do with the soybeans. Like, are the soybeans being turned into veggie meals? I just want to... waiting for worker. Where is he? Stop having fun. Get to cooking, you lazy shit. I actually want to watch the cookhouse to see if he turns what I think is soybeans. Has to be soybeans because there isn't enough wheat. Yeah, looks like he's cooking soy into veggie meals. Okay, good. Right, so good progress. And we've just made it through. We got down to 0 storage of water and we just got through the pandemic. And now the number of colonists has gone up to 81. There's more children. I need to start castrating these men or something. This is insane. How many children? In the next episode, I want to see if placing a trapper in a heavily wooded area is going to increase the venison generation. I hope it is. I will say that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 fishing huts, all fully stocked, and we just never have fish. So that just makes me think that I wish that there would be an order where you can control the diet of your colonists. Like, you can tell them what they should or shouldn't be eating. Like, you know, prefer cooked meals over raw stuff. They do seem to be eating the fish as soon as it's available. Trade center is built. I feel like I should build a 3rd school. Resources are a touch low. Like wood. How much firewood do we have? I don't know. We are close to getting our ambition of getting 100 colonists. And I do think, look, once we have 12 of these 2-story houses, 1, 2, 3, 10, 12. Yeah, 12 2-story houses and 1 regular house will be 100. I think I might need to really beef up my food production. Maybe a second large field of soybeans right there. And we can have 1 soybeans, 1 other thing. Maybe 2 greenhouses with sensitive crops in there. Once we get seeds for whatever qualifies as sensitive crops. Metal is gonna become a problem though. We're down to 47. 65 there, and that's it now. Any other metal left on the map? It's like that's the last of the metal. And we're gonna have to focus on having our specialists scavenge the metal. Need to hope we can find some concrete out on the map as well. You seem to be occupants in all of these tents. Did no one die from infection? Might actually get away with that. Okay. So, thanks for watching, friends. I'll see you guys next time when it's going to be Operation plant more trees, get more trappers, see if we can't get some venison, but it's not encouraging if the fishing huts or anything to go by. We're going to keep replacing and upgrading here for 2-story houses. We'll have the mill going quite soon, and then we'll build the cookhouse with our next bit of technology. Okay, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.